Hello there everyone. So today's a very exciting day. I just got in the brand new Smugglers Outpost 22mm Nano Elite speaker. And right over here we have the Veco 22mm speaker. This is the same one that Sabertrio uses. This was sent to me by my friend Brian over at BK Saber Sounds. Thanks again for that, Brian. So today we're going to be doing a sound test comparison. We're going to test and read the decibel levels and see how the two compare. Also, we're going to look at the overall EQ sound and see how one differs over the other. So let's begin. So as you can see, I have the speakers already pre-assembled and installed into a speaker pod. These are both 1-inch diameter. I'm going to test using this 1-inch inner diameter tube from a Starfall Saber. And I'm going to set it approximately 8 inches away from the mic. And we're going to see what results we get. Okay, so first up we have the 22 Veco. As you can see, the background noise is fluctuating between 52 and 53. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so we have an average of about 71 decibels. And as far as the sound quality coming out, we're getting a very high-end sound. Not much bass or mids. So sound is a bit piercing to the ear, but it's lacking that fullness. Alright, let's try out the next one. Okay, now we'll do the 22 Nano Elite. So we're averaging at about 70, but you'll notice that sometimes it goes a little lower. What that tells me is that it's picking up some of the lower frequencies as opposed to the Veco, which is just giving it all that piercing high treble. And as far as the sound, it's definitely fuller, it's punchier. The treble is dialed back just a tad bit, but you can definitely hear those lows and mids. It's got that bass. Yeah, definitely a fuller sound for sure. Okay, now we're going to try something a little different. We're going to have an open sound test. No tube being used. 8 inches apart once again, and we'll see how the sound quality is and what it picks up on the meter. I'll have to try to keep this as still as possible so it doesn't rattle away. Alright, now the Nano Elite. As you saw with the comparison, when you have the 22 Veco within a tube, the tube actually does seem to help increase its output as far as the volume goes. If you noticed, when both were compared inside the tube, the Veco was about 1 decibel louder than the Nano Elite. But once they were compared side to side in an open area, the decibels were pretty much the same. Though my goal wasn't to provide a 22 millimeter speaker that was going to perform louder than the 22 Veco. If anything, I was looking to bring something on the table that's roughly the same, but more importantly, pick up where the Veco lacks, and that's the mids and the low frequency, or frequencies should I say, which it did perform well, I think. When you compare the quality of the sound, the Nano Elite had a fuller sound, more punchier, which I think is important personally with sound overall. You want to have a good balance of everything, not just one spectrum over the other. Otherwise, like I said, you're going to sound tinny, distorted, muddy, so forth. So, really, it's going to come down to personal preference for any individual, depending on how they like their sound, music, etc. But yeah, I hope that helps everyone. I'll be releasing these pretty soon, so keep an eye out on that, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you, everyone.